Welcome back to Apex Alchemy, fellas. We got a Civivi Imperium today. It's a natural G10, and just want to tell you about it. This knife doesn't belong to me. It belongs to my good buddy Nick Edwards at Behind the Edge. Nick Edwards Behind the Edge. He's got a YouTube channel. His link can be found in my channel description, where it says my YouTube friends. Got him and maybe a couple more. But anyway, I'm gonna go over this knife. If you ain't subscribed, Jesus knows. So subscribe, do the right thing. And I guess we can get started on this knife. Oh yeah, I guess before we get started on the knife, we got a game going on. We don't have many participants. We're gonna I'm not entirely sure how this gonna float. I've been trying to choke the content until some people catch up, because I had about 10-15 people said that they enjoyed the idea of the game, but I ain't got but like 2 participants. So anyway, the Civivi Imperium. It's a budget knife. It's probably a pretty good budget knife. It's got about that same slender profile as you would find with like a Civivi, but like obviously it's straighter than most of his knives. But like say like the 462, probably a little bit longer than that. It comes in overall at 7.83 inches. It's a 3.47 inch drop point. That's a flat ground Nitro V blade. Nitro V, man, I'm not super familiar. I've had it before. It's sharp. Closed, it's a liner lock. Closed, it's 4.36 inches, and it weighs in at 3.15 ounces. It's a front flipper on thumb studs. I'm glad them thumb studs are there. I'm not the biggest fan of thumb studs myself, but man, you should see me try to flip this thing with my thumb. Man, I don't know how y'all do it. I've seen some of you guys do some crazy stuff with them front flippers, and I've operated some that were a little easier. I'm not. It almost takes me 2 hands just to roll it over. Anyway, it's right hand, tip up only. Well, I'm sorry, left hand, right or left handed tip up only. Got like a flow through design with a big old fat G10 jade backspacer back here. I think this knife would be an excellent project for red dye. I'm not sure what he's gonna do with it, but that's what I'd do with it if it was mine. Personally, I don't like G10. It is milled out. Pretty sure that's a stainless steel liner, and it's milled out for weight. Yeah, pretty much, primarily on this side, because it's got the locking mechanism on that side. Man, there's not a whole lot else to say about it. I don't have much experience with it at all. Like, I haven't carried it yet or anything. It flips good. It closes smooth. The blade centering's not 100% perfect. This isn't my kind of knife right now. I'm more focused on some of the bigger beasts. But it's not a bad feeling knife. It doesn't have that wee snap that you hear out of the more refined knives from the Wii factory. It sounds kind of plasticky, but so does that, doesn't it? That's pretty dead. Y'all know the sound I'm talking about? That chime that a Wii gives. Quality China knives in general, the mini Begleiter. Titanium frames, just has this little ding, but that's okay. I mean, it's $50. Yeah, that's where it could be found right now at BladeHQ. Lucky I'm still mentioning your name. Not really lucky, because I probably ain't sending many people to you. But let me tell you, I'll wrap this up with a little bit of story. The knife review is over. You can cut it off if that's all you're interested in. But got a little bit of BladeHQ, not really drama, but they had the end of the year holiday sale going on, and I get it, dude. My brother's he's a postal worker. I understand that like things get busy and all that jazz. But BladeHQ used to be really good about at least sending you an email letting you know that your order was in, and then like a lot of times within the same day you get an email letting you know that your order has at least been packaged and ready to ship. 8 days later, and yeah, New Year's fell in that, but it was ordered after Christmas. So like it was ordered on like the 27th or 26th or something like that. 8 days later, I called, sat on the phone for 41 minutes to BladeHQ, asked them what was going on with my order. They said that, and I had like 7 knives that I ordered. They said that it looked like there would be an additional 8 to 10 days before all the products that I paid for would make it to their warehouse. And I was like, why didn't it pop up out of stock or something, And they're like, well, nobody was here to update it, so like we oversold a lot of stuff and we're just waiting for things to come in. And I was like, I can't wait that long, so I immediately, I asked them, I said, can you refund it? They and cancel the order. They canceled the order, and then they said it'd be 10 days before I get my money back. Ain't no big deal. I'm made out of money. So I called Survivor Hand, let them know what all was in my cart, and I added a couple of things. Well, they didn't have a couple of things, so I changed out a couple of things. And they were like, yes, we got it in stock. I paid for it, and 30 minutes later, it had a tracking number. And so big shout out to the Survivor Hand for saving the day. I need those knives to come in. I got plans for them. You know what I mean? It would be different if like you get an email saying, hey man, half the stuff you ordered is not here. What do you want to do? You want us to go ahead and ship the stuff that is here and give you a refund on the rest of the stuff? That would be great. I very much appreciate that communication, man. It seems like in general that the entire country is experiencing a little bit of this pandemic on the communication breakdown, and that's unfortunate. But communication will get you a long way. And I used to order a lot of stuff from BladeHQ, and I've had a lot of great experiences. And I've never broke down one of those great experiences from like for you, but like just having a couple of negatives in a row. I'm thinking about Survivor Hand. Like I read his mission statement, and I like if he's got it in stock, that's going to be my go-to from now on. If he don't have it in stock, I'll have to go somewhere else. And I'm not saying I'll never order anything else from BladeHQ, but I don't hate them or anything. I just really wish they would work on their communication. Like I got plans for these knives. Don't let me choose 3 days shipping, and you can't do anything for me for 8 days. Not even send me an email. It's to me, it's not really professional. I mean, like I could have just kept with the free shipping, and got nothing. I would have gotten the same level of customer service if I hadn't paid the extra $16 to have the stuff shipped. So anyway, listen, man, that's the end of that rant. Sorry to throw that in on this video, but it didn't belong here. But this knife is available at BladeHQ. I don't think the Civivi and the natural jade is available at Survivor Man. It is available at BladeHQ for $49.99 as a decent budget knife, and I'm gonna have to check out the Nitro V still, and it's got that that 2-screw deep pocket clip, recessed screws. Good job. All right, you guys, catch you on the flip side.